I'm engaged and I'm super excited this happened. I'm gonna tell some people or not, but like, what do I do now? Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Fortitude Fix. I hope you're well. Today I wanted to bring to you a video that is very near and dear to my heart, and it is 5 tips now that you're engaged. So if you're interested, go ahead, stay tuned. Okay, so I am newly engaged and there has been a lot going on, to say the least. And I've come up with 5 tips that I would like to share with you. If you are newly engaged or you stumbled across this video and you're planning your wedding, congratulations. Even if you're not and you just stumbled upon this video and really like watching kind of wedding and engagement videos and tips and tricks, then I'm super happy to have you here as well. I was the same exact way. So the tips that I'm going to share with you might be a little different than maybe the tips that you're expecting to hear, but let's just jump into it. The first tip, enjoy the moment. People are going to come to you with congratulatory statements and they are then going to come with the questions. So how did it happen? When did they propose? When's the wedding? I know I'm invited, right? When's the date? Have you picked a venue? What kind of dress do you want? What time of the day is it gonna be? What are your colors? Are you gonna invite them to your wedding though? And so much more. My first tip is to just enjoy the moment, whether you were together for many, many years and got engaged, or whether this is something that happened fairly quickly for you. Just enjoy it. It is an amazing moment. It is fun to just sit and be engaged for a while. You might not have all of the answers, and that's okay. You know what? We're thinking about this, but we're not sure. We're just really taking some time to enjoy our engagement. We're just wanting to be engaged and kind of see what decisions we make later on. The second tip is keep it in perspective. Keep it in perspective. And what I mean by this, there are gonna be people who have so many ideas for you. You should do this, you should do that. Are you thinking about this? I did this at my wedding. Or I went to this wedding and it was like this, and you should do it too. And oftentimes we might kind of focus so much on the wedding and the wedding day and how we want things to go. But what I've learned and what is super important to me, yes, there's a wedding and we're excited for this, but that's just one day of an entire marriage. And keeping that in perspective is so important. We can get wrapped up in even the smallest detail and we're kind of losing sight of what's actually happening. Yes, this is one day and we want it to be the most amazing day, and it will be for you and your partner, but after all the lights go off, after all the gifts are in the back of the car, and after everyone catches their flight back home, it is you. It is your partner together. Keep it in perspective. I think that is so, so, so important. Number 3, do not let Pinterest take over your life. Pinterest is amazing. It's a great resource. But there's just so much out there. There's so much out there, and it can be so overwhelming. And it can actually give some people anxiety when we have so many ideas and so many choices. Breathe. Don't lay in bed with your phone all night looking through Pinterest. Cut it off, get some sleep, it'll be there tomorrow. Because when you get tired, the phone like might fall, you're holding the phone and then like the phone like falls on your face like in the middle of the night. Yeah. Even though you might find like the most amazing ideas on Pinterest, save them. That's great. But also don't get too attached to the things that you find on Pinterest, because if you've set a budget or if you have an amount that you want to stick to it. There was a time where I looked at something and I wanted it so badly and I was gonna do this and get this, and then I looked at how much it cost. No. Don't let Pinterest take over your life. Okay, all right, I'm preaching to myself here. Okay, Number 4, start a wedding binder or a wedding folder or even a wedding notebook. It is so much information. You are gonna have so many ideas. You're gonna hear and see from things that you want, or keeping it all in one place is a really good idea. So I have a binder. I promised I wouldn't say that word. Look at my reading list video to understand why I said that. Let's see, do I have it? So I've actually created a wedding binder for our wedding. So my fiance and I both have access to this binder. Inside there are different tabs that are actually kind of plastic sleeves. I didn't want to actually buy tabs. I'm on a budget. So I created this binder with stuff that I already had. Since I am in grad school, I have a lot of office supplies, so I just kind of put some towards this preparation for a wedding. And it's amazing. We both have access to it. In the very back there is a folder, one of the ones that has like a flap and then it has the string that you wrap around it. So in the very back of this binder is that is everything that he is not allowed to see. So you need to know a particular vendor or phone number or look at payment histories or things like that. It's all in this binder, but he knows that in the very back is a folder that is not to be touched. This is everything that I have that he does not want to see. So things like the dress and accessories and things like that. Also some surprises that I might have up my sleeve for the wedding day, and the ceremony as well as the reception, just things that I don't want him to know. So he understands that, he's all for it. So anything inside of that folder is not to be touched, but anything else is fair game. So I've created a binder to keep all of my information, my thoughts, my ideas, my wish list, things that I want to do, how I want to do it, templates for things, kind of like our budget is in here, as well as our planner to like when to send things out and how often and when I particularly want to send things out, because I am doing things a little bit earlier than otherwise recommended because we do have people that are coming in from out of state, so I want to make sure that we have all that information all in one place. Number 5 is to protect your vision. This is your day. This is your partner's day. Whatever it is that the two of you want, you can make happen. Sometimes what that means is not sharing everything with people. People will always offer their thoughts and opinions. It might sway you to do one thing or not. But it's super, super important that you are able to just protect your vision of what you want your day to look like and to be. Again, it is your day. Everyone offering their opinions is wonderful, but whatever the vision is that you have for your experience on that day, protect it. Do what you can to guard it and have an amazing, amazing day. So thank you so, so much for joining me for my 5 tips now that you are engaged. I look forward to actually creating a little bit of a series here on this channel where I'm talking about some of my tips, some of the lessons learned thus far, some of the more detail-oriented stuff like how I made my seating chart and my save the dates, and maybe even take a look at my wedding binder. So if you're interested in maybe seeing that, or if you want to see more of a series on this channel, please go ahead and let me know in the comments. Please do like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you right back here with another video very, very soon. Thank you so, so much for watching, and remember to always, always fill your cup.